As early as 8 a.m., the president dispatched his chief of staff to immediately haul players in the energy sector for an emergency meeting that would deal with the looming power crisis inherited by the administration in less than 24 hours after being sworn in. With dispatch, the chief of staff had briefings on how dire the situation is.
And so we assumed that the maintenance could delay by over a month. And if it delays by over a month, first of all, in the scenario 1, we projected deficits of 1,100. But in this scenario, because it takes us into March, and system demand is higher in March, when the Harmattan has ended and then the heat comes, demand goes higher. So the deficits will be up to about 1,240.
Operational teams have been working diligently with our vendors. Right now we are still working to get commitment, but there is a possibility of a slight deferral. It won't be the full month, but we're looking at up to potentially 2 weeks deferral.
Clear timelines were issued with dispatch as the players had to constitute a technical committee to address the challenge.
Well, various options are on the table, and as I indicated, there's a committee, a technical committee, with representation from all the key players in the energy value chain. That will be meeting, and they have close of day today to present a roadmap. So all options that can be explored to first of all avert any difficulty and address the situation at hand will be put on the table, and government will make a decision based on what we receive.
Will Dumso be returning?
Well, I think that we need to wait for the work of the committee to know exactly what can be done.
Shortly thereafter, at 10 a.m., the president arrived in his office to commence his official duty. Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
With the urgency of the power crisis that has a debt overhang of some $2.5 billion left for him to start his administration with, his first meeting was with the World Bank West and Central African Vice President. Energy was topmost discussion with some firm commitments from both sides.
The transition has taken place. It's been smooth, it's been cordial, but there are a few surprises that have come up in respect of the energy sector, in respect of, some aspects of government's decisions and things over the last several years. But I think that Ghana has the human resources to be able to deal with the situation and turn things around as quickly as possible.
That maybe it would be useful at some point that we have a dedicated session with your administration on that.
The president also had closed-door meetings with the Commonwealth Group, the Afri-Exim Bank president. The president has been properly briefed on the energy situation and how some $236 million is urgently needed to purchase fuel for the power plant's use for a month. Moments thereafter, the Yagbonwura, accompanied by his chiefs, paid courtesy call on the president once again to congratulate him and wish him well. Komla Kruche, TV3 News, Cantonment, Accra.